Why does nobody talk about the difference between vision and goals? It has a huge impact on whether you make rapid progress or get stuck and frustrated. You need a long-term vision for where you're headed, but at the same time, your day-to-day practice wants to be based on tiny short-term goals. So make your vision big and your goals small. Let's unpack that a bit and give you some practical examples. So your vision is what is going to give you your overall motivation, why you are actually doing music practice in the first place. And it gives you a compass point to steer by. So it allows you to look up every so often at the horizon and go, oh yes, there, that's where I'm going. And then you can say, okay, how am I going to course correct? What do I need to do to get back on track if you are off track? This vision is what is going to allow you to go for big things rather than play it small. It allows you to think about, well, what is possible rather than just, well, what is probable right now and what am I sure I can get? It allows you to have those dreams. And so that is what is going to allow you to make really big shifts in your music, totally transform where you are over a long period, get to a completely different, amazing place rather than just being constantly making tiny little incremental gains, which are nice, but they don't really change the big picture for you. But the problem with vision is that it is too far off to be a helpful guide for your daily practice. It can seem overwhelming. You look at that lovely view of the horizon over there, but you have no idea where to start because it's just such a radical shift from where you are now. And also, if you're just always looking at your vision, you're going to lose motivation because it's going to be a long time before you get there. So you might start off enthusiastic, but several months in, you still haven't got there, and so that motivation is going to wane. So conversely, your goals are the stepping stones that are going to get you towards that vision. It is going to get rid of overwhelm because you're going to break things down into small chunks, and that's going to make it much more manageable and much easier to get started. And it's going to boost your motivation as well, because when you split things down into small goals, every time you hit one of those little goals, you get a little boost of dopamine, a little bit of motivation to keep you going. So what do you do with this in practice? Well, you start out with your vision, but then you're going to break it down and again, hopefully. So your big vision, you might break down into individual projects. What are the different things I need to work on to get me to the vision? And then you might break down each project into milestones. What are the little stepping stones along the way that get me to that project overall? And then within those milestones, you might break them down into tiny little nano goals. So what is it that I can actually accomplish right here in this practice session and actually get it done in this next, maybe just 10 minutes? So you've got those regular goals that you're hitting along the way, those little boosts of motivation every time, preferably every practice session. And the key then is to forget about everything bigger in a practice session and just focus on those tiny nano goals. So yes, every week maybe, or every month, you might want to look up and see, well, how am I getting along in terms of the vision and do I need to course correct? But on a day-to-day basis, it's just those small goals. That's the way to combine vision and goals effectively. While the right goals are necessary for you to make the progress you're capable of, they're not everything that you need for effective practice. So this video here is going to show you another quick but powerful practice tip.